impacted on the development and enterprises wanting to invest in the country. So this has impacted on a country that was trying to develop and attract foreign investment.
We don't have road. Since 1847. Let us get our own road, and farmers will make our farm to carry our plants in the market, and we are going to make money on that. We are going to live freely. We are not going to depend on anybody for food. We grow food here. When we talk about food in Liberia, food comes from Niba country. About 75% we grow food. You understand? We grow food, we provide food in Liberia on a large scale, but now we don't have money.
The border with Côte d'Ivoire has been closed for over a year now. I think it closed in August 2014, and at this point it's September 2015. So a lot of communities are more because of the infrastructure in the country. Communities are often more dependent on markets across the border than they are within country. There's been a loss of livelihoods, not being able to sell their goods at markets, not being able to get their materials across, and equally not being able to purchase foodstuffs for them. So economically, the border has a big impact in that way.
Avant, le marché marchait, mais maintenant c'est un peu dur par rapport à la frontière. De la manière que ça marchait aujourd'hui, ce n'est pas la même chose. Avant, quand on venait vendre les trucs, quand tu viens vendre ta marchandise, ça finit un coup. Mais maintenant, quand on vient avec, on retourne des fois avec les trucs à la maison parce qu'il n'y a pas de clients.
Okay. Avant, il y avait des gens qui viennent au Liberia.
Beaucoup d'hommes. Il y avait beaucoup d'hommes qui venaient. C'est difficile parce que quand les gens venaient acheter les marchandises, c'est par rapport à ça aussi qu'on mettait nos enfants à l'école, on faisait nos marchés, Là, tu payes la marchandise, quand ça finit, tu peux repartir en ville, aller payer la marchandise. Mais maintenant, il n'y a personne, donc ça fait que ça ne marche plus. Quand tu envoies la marchandise, ça reste devant toi. Un truc de 1 mois qui devait finir, des fois ça est là jusqu'à quand ça ne marche pas. Des fois, ton argent reste dedans, donc ça fait que ça ne va pas. En tout cas, DSE nous a beaucoup aidés. C'est par rapport à DSE aujourd'hui, nous sommes dans le marché parce qu'on on a des groupements. Nous, nos groupements, c'est Baboublé quoi. DSE nous a arrangé, ils nous ont donné, ils nous ont demandé, on voulait quoi, on a demandé les chaises, ils nous ont envoyé. Donc avec les chaises, on mettait en location et puis on gagne un peu, on met aussi dans les caisses, on garde aussi. Donc dans le groupe, quand on a un problème, on vient et puis on aide ceux qui ont le problème. Avec DSE, en tout cas, ça passe bien. Ils nous arrangent beaucoup.
The soap, to face the soap and selling is good. The money, I can turn it around and do another thing again. When I sell the soap, the profit, I can take the profit and put it in the cash and keep it. Then I take the money again and buy another costume. I use the money to buy small things, a petit tray to sell it. So from the soap, I put my children to school. I supported my children in the school. From the soap, I support my home. From the soap, I buy a house. I'm making the soap now. I'm facing the soap now. The this one I put it down. It's $50 for one piece. One nut, equal to $50. I'm selling it in a small villages, then I can carry it around. You see, when we started making it, they brought materials. They brought coffee, they brought pot, they brought oil, they brought all the things that dish, buckets, tops, and also the drum. They also do everything. So addition, we say the answer to every addition problem is called sum, right? Yes. So this time around we are dealing with numbers. And we say 0 plus 1 is equal to what?
DRC, as we said, they are doing a great help for us. They are doing illiteracy school that they brought in. The school. Most of us, in Grenadian, can't read and write. But the school, they brought, I think that the second phase here, the first one, those that attended it, they are doing well. Sometimes if they have workshop or any training somewhere, they will say, attendance. I can't read. I don't know how to read and read. Plenty. And so when the school came, right now, even the paper I have now to give to them, some of them writing their own name and they are signing their own names.
We got the letter S, the letter T, all in lowercase.
They saving and loan and thing, and they taught us. They have workshop with all training and thing, and how to save our money, how to sell, how to make profit, so that we can sustain ourselves. They have workshop with all training and thing. So from there now we are able to open our own businesses apart from the rest business now. To help our family. They're helping us a lot.
We even wanted to do more than that so that we can improve. We ourselves too, we pray too, we trying to, struggling so that we can do more than that. I think my friend said when we started with $20 Liberian. But for now, our share is $100. So we pray that maybe next year we may do more than that, maybe 500 or what we can do, so that we can grow to be like our friends. We ourselves today, we just group, but another time we want to be a local NGO. If we help others in the community too that don't have, we will try to bring them up as DRC brought us up. We will try to help other people who don't have, because the poverty rate in Liberia is too much. The parents don't have the money. We don't have the money to support our girls' children. So for this reason, most of them go on the street to find men. But if we start to do small things to support them in school, you will see they will not be going on the street to find men. They will go to school and tomorrow will be benefited. They are our future leaders.
I was speaking to you here. I can write my own name this time. If I go to take money from the bank, I can sign for myself. I was not used to do that. I cheer that if I go somewhere, when they say come sign for your money, then I can do fingerprint. But because of the DRC training, through that one, we can write our own name. I can sign for my own money this time.
You know the thing we just do, so now they can feel bad. But when our husband go outside, they can be proud of us. They can be telling our friend and say they will my woman no business. It's not easy. So it's better your woman than to your tenant, so they will go for training and know how to do that business. Now they can be telling our friend. Some men are proud. Some men they are very proud. But those who don't know that they can get jealous, but most of them are proud because they see women improving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Along with literacy skills is the Village Savings and Loans Associations. So it's created with a group of women who would normally have a relationship together, and we work on their existing saving scheme, which is the Susu or Tontine, where traditionally every woman would pay the same amount of money every week, and each week one person takes that amount of money to spend on whatever they want to, whatever they need it for. But so we work on that and strengthen that in giving them different savings boxes and being able to create a fund where they can loan out money as credit and take interest in it. So then it builds up the fund within the community, and that can be again used for further loans or for an emergency fund for something happening in the community. So it means people have access to money and credit where they never had before.
The same money, because we have the red bus, and then we got the green bus. The red bus for emergency. Also, if there's trouble somewhere, we can compensate and then help the person to carry on their activities. After all, we ourselves, the same money we use, sometimes we can take money and then give it out, give it to people for them to go and turn around.
It's improving people's lives because they're able to have ownership, they're able to pay for things that they need for their families. School fees are a big issue for most families in Liberia, and often people would be too proud to send their children to school if they don't have school fees or they don't have a school uniform. So it empowers people.
Okay, now the machine a gram cassava to face farina, fufu, and acheke. This ground and this ground cassava are going to help us to take money from this and put our children to school and help us to do more business in the community.
Yeah, I was said before, we used to suffer in the main and hand. Any small thing, they start beating you. But the DRC make it, we in peace now. So that the man can help us. When you stay on the farm, when pan there, the man can set it on the fire before you can.
Why do the men beat the women?
That at least we all get small confusion in the hall. You a man can make small the confusion. But say DRC can they start teaching or advising or so they cool down. So they can embarrass us again.
In Liberia specifically, we find that adolescent girls are the most marginalised group here. In Liberia, less than 15% of women over the age of 15 have secondary school education. So there's low levels of literacy and very little economic opportunities. There's a heavy reliance on negative coping mechanisms. They can range from begging to reducing the food intake to transactional sex. We have a very holistic approach to empowering adolescent girls and to trying to raise their status, social status and economic status in the communities that they live in. Often we find that adolescent girls are subject to a portfolio of rights violations. It's very normal and culturally acceptable for teenage pregnancy, for early marriage, for keeping girls out of school, all of which creates a cycle where girls are kept in poverty and with very, very dependent on negative coping mechanisms.
How do you make money?
Very easily, we take our thinking now. Because after Ebola ceased and small so, DRC came to oil. They came with the kerosene, all the losing kerosene. We have our own agriculture farm. We have our agriculture farm in town here. Then they take small kerosene, 25 grass. They brought machine for all. Tillering machine. We get tillering machine here. and again some girls in 25 girls in. They brought flour for them. They facing bread. They don't want DRC to at least. Then they think about again DRC sending people to school here. In the time here, so at least some of our like Ebola finish now. We're trying to help ourselves. We our children.
You know, because of days of crisis, there was no way for people to carry on farming. And those are our girls from 13 years to 18 years, 19 years, they used to go around and move around men for little of nothing, only to sustain themselves. And DRC deemed it necessary and brought in program, the Novo program. It helps our girls a lot. I want to thank them ever so much. The entire citizen of this community passed the thank through me to you people. Okay, well, so many programs are open onto them, like tailoring, baking, agriculture, even the awareness that we carry on, majority of which was done by adolescent girls through DRC.
Is it hard work? You like the work or is it difficult?
I like it.
Yeah.
I love the work.
We have economic opportunities for girls to learn vocational skills, be it tailoring or baking or soap making, to create a household economy. And we have other things for empowerment, self-defense classes where they learn physical self-defense and also debating so that they're more able to voice and have control over their own opinions and bodies, because one of the big elements is the lack of participation in decision making in the community.
During the Ebola crisis, things were very difficult on us. For a typical example, all the Ebola area, they closed all the Ebola area. And for the rest and all the goods that were coming from different areas, everything went down with us. It was not found with us. Local to say right to the border, right here between Nima and Grand G there. They have a gate there. We could not leave from here and get to Nima County easy. So things were very difficult on us.
Women! We are special! Women!